Okay, we have Yolonda and Yovonda here. They are sisters, twins, and we'll start with you, Yolonda. Tell us a little bit about the fibroid symptoms you were experiencing that prompted you to seek treatment.
Well, the symptoms I had were the same symptoms I had when I was in labor with my son. So back pain, my thighs would hurt, the bottom lower uterus area, that would be terrible. Um, Headaches, fatigue, just all of that stuff that get on your nerves.
Absolutely.
And of course, bloating, a lot of water weight during that time.
Yeah. And what did the fibroids and their symptoms keep you from doing in your everyday life?
It would just be awful. I work remote, and so just not knowing when you're going to have a cycle. So it was a lot of days where it may come, it just show up, and I'm not aware that it's going to be there. And so just being out, and every time going on a trip or something, having to take all of this extra stuff of feminine products because you never know when it's going to come. So that was a super inconvenience. And just, any of the pain associated with the fibroids, that was a deterrence as well.
Absolutely. What other treatments did you consider, and why did you not choose those?
I considered hysterectomy, but that's not something that I've ever wanted to do, and I didn't want to be cut on. I just didn't want. I've heard horror stories about hysterectomies, and I just didn't want to have to deal with that. And then my doctor mentioned this procedure, and so I thought, okay, I'll give it a try. And so when I read all of the testimonials, I was like, oh yes, I'm ready. Let's do this. Let's get this party started.
Awesome. So since you've had your procedure, how has your life changed or improved since then?
Oh my gosh, I have been elated. I have no pain, no back pain, no thigh pain, no uterine pain. I don't have any of that. I have not even had a cycle for almost 6 months. So I just want to shout from the rooftops.
Right.
Because even though, sometimes it wasn't real bad, but not knowing when I was going to have one, now that I'm not having one, I mean, hey, I am excited.
Yes. I love it. So would you recommend, in fact, you did recommend the UFE to someone special. Let's segue into Yolonda's experience and how that came about.
Okay.
You recommending the procedure to her.
I told her that I told her about it. I actually have been talking about it. It was a couple of other, I forgot it was another procedure that my doctor had mentioned as well. And it was all this red tape and trying to get it done and all that. But I told her that I was having, I said, I feel fantastic. So I talked to my sister and told her, I was like, give it a try. And so she was like, we'll see how you fare, and then if it's good for you, then I'm going to do it too. And so I have I'm happy. I'll just say that I'm super happy about it.
Amazing. So Yolanda, you were having the same symptoms. What were your symptoms that you were experiencing that prompted you to seek treatment and advice from your sister?
Just excessive bleeding in between periods and not knowing when it was going to come, and just fatigue all the time. Just it was terrible. And I've had it for years. Even in 2013, I had an ablation, and they grew back.
Yes.
So, and that they came back with a vengeance.
Yeah. Yes.
And so I was tired of it, So I decided that, okay, I'm going to talk to someone. And so Dr. Pierce recommended Dr. Fisher, and he was great. And it changed my life. Best, one of the best decisions I've ever made.
I love that. And So now, after your procedure, what has changed? How have you benefited?
Oh man, I'm not as tired.
Yeah.
I want to do more, get out, just enjoy life again. It was terrible.
Yes.
It was terrible.
Yes. So now both of you can answer this together. Would you recommend the UFE procedure to others experiencing fibroid symptoms? And what would you say to them?
Absolutely. You have nothing to lose. Because I did recommend it to my sister, and she did have the procedure. I'm also talking to, I've mentioned it to a few other women as well. And so I just feel like you have nothing to lose. At least just do a consultation.
Yes.
It will absolutely change your life. Like, seriously, it will absolutely change your life.
Yes.
Right, because I actually have a few friends that had hysterectomy that are saying, man, I wish I had known at the time,
Yes.
because you will not regret it.
Yeah.
You absolutely will not regret
It's
it.
good to have options.
Oh my goodness.
Absolutely.
Less downtime,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And so now you're feeling more energetic. And
Oh my goodness.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
I was just tired all the time. I didn't want to. It was hard for me to get up and just go to work, But now, hey, I'm just anyone that's considering it. I promise you will not regret it.
Awesome. And what would you recommend the Fibroid Institute and Dr. Fisher to other women?
Absolutely. Because
The
just
staff.
the staff,
Yeah.
of course, Dr. Fisher, he is amazing. Right after the procedure, he was calling, he's texting. The staff, everybody checks on you constantly to make sure that you're okay, and that, and they tell you if you have any issues, feel free to call us.
Mm-hmm.
We're here. And it's amazing. It's an amazing experience.
Yeah, it was, yeah. They made sure that I was comfortable, and then again, like she said, they checked on us, afterwards, and just that makes a difference when you have support and that they care, that they care. Yeah, it makes a big difference.
It sure does. It makes a big difference.
So thumbs up for UFE.
Thumbs up. Absolutely. Do it. You have nothing to lose.